Morning light enters the small rented room through broken blinds. Dust dances in the slow beam like tiny stars. But nothing bright inside the room except one little smile. Daniel wakes before sunrise because life never waits for poor people. His alarm is his mind, not his phone. He sits on bed for one moment, hands covering face, breathing slow, carrying weight of years in a single breath. He looks beside him, sees his daughter Lily sleeping, her tiny face calm, small hand holding her old teddy bear with missing eye. He smiles weak but pure, because that small child is his whole world, his reason to fight, his reason to wake again today. Today special. Today dream day, job interview day. He stands, moves quiet so Lily sleeps, washes face in small sink where tap leaks, cold water shocking his eyes awake. He sees his reflection in tiny broken mirror. Tired eyes, unshaven face, old shirt ironed many times looking almost new if someone sees from far. He brushes hair with fingers because no comb. He wears his old suit, the only one he has, bought secondhand 2 years ago for friend's wedding he never attended because work called. The suit fits wrong but he straightens shoulders like king wearing crown. He looks at shoes, one side broken, sole opened like mouth. He takes glue, tries fixing it, presses hard with hands until it sticks a little. He smiles, small victory. He takes printed CV from table, papers clean, corners sharp, printed at library yesterday using last money from pocket. He checks everything, degree he never used, experience of small jobs cleaning offices, delivering food, fixing old machines. He knows company big, his CV small, but hope bigger than fear. He wakes Lily soft, whispering, "Princess, Papa has interview today." She opens eyes, smiles sleepy, hugs him tight. She asks small voice, "Will we get big house now?" Daniel smiles but eyes shine pain. One day, yes. Lily jumps from bed, runs to wash face, wearing small pink dress with little flower printed on collar. That dress used many times but she treats it like new treasure. Daniel makes breakfast. Bread without butter, 1 egg shared between 2, tea without sugar. Lily eats happy like royal food. Poor children learn joy without money. He takes her hand, walks outside room, locking door with tiny lock that makes him feel safe even if nothing valuable inside except memories. They walk through HOA path behind big rich houses where cars shine like mirrors and flowers trimmed perfect. No one looks at them because they invisible in world of rich. HOA rule says no worker children inside main area. But Daniel lives here secretly because cheap room belongs to old caretaker who rents silently. They reach bus stop, road busy, cars moving loud, people rushing to offices wearing suits like armor. Bus arrives. Daniel lifts Lily, places her on seat near window. He stands because seat not enough. Lily looks outside excited, pointing at birds, shops, dogs, everything like magic show. Daniel watches her, heart soft. But inside head storm moving. He thinks of interview, questions HR may ask, how to explain gap in resume, how to hide pain of life. Bus moves slow, traffic heavy. Daniel checks time on old phone cracked screen. Interview at 9 a.m. It's 8:10 a.m. He breathes deep, whispers prayer. Bus stops at red light. Suddenly Lily grabs his sleeve and points outside. Daniel looks. On footpath, an old lady lies on ground, body shaking, breathing weak, one hand grabbing chest. People stand around, some recording video with phones, some laughing small, some ignoring like she invisible. World cruel sometimes, especially in rich areas where humanity hides behind glass. Daniel's heart jumps. Without thinking he shouts to driver, "Stop please." Driver annoyed, "Not stop here." Daniel pulls bell again and again until bus stops few meters ahead. Passengers complain, but Daniel already carrying Lily out. He runs back to old lady. Lily scared holding his shirt. Daniel kneels, checks pulse with shaking fingers. He doesn't know doctor skills but knows life leaving body. He touches her shoulder. Can you hear me?" Old lady eyes half open, lips moving but no sound. Daniel looks around. Someone call ambulance. People stare, whisper, record. No one moves. He lifts old lady slowly, one arm under shoulder, one under legs. Lily holds bag. Daniel feels weight heavy, knees shaking but heart stronger than body. He runs to road, trying to stop taxi. Cars keep moving like they don't see human. Finally one taxi stops. Driver shocked. What happened? Daniel breathes hard. Hospital. Fast. He sits in back with old lady in lap. Lily next to him holding his hand tight, eyes wide. Taxi moves fast. Daniel tries talking to old lady. Stay awake. We going hospital. She opens eyes small, sees his face for second like seeing angel. She whispers something but sound lost in air. They reach hospital emergency. Daniel runs inside shouting, "Help!" Nurses rush, take old lady on bed, push through door. Doctor looks at Daniel. Are you family? Daniel shakes head, breathing heavy. I found her on road. Doctor nods. We need file. Reception asks for payment. Daniel checks pocket. Money he saved for bus, lunch, documents, all small coins and notes. He pays everything without thinking. Lily looks up at him, confused but proud. Daniel signs paper guardian. Daniel because hospital form needs name. He sits on chair outside emergency room holding Lily, breathing slow, sweat on forehead. Time passes, he checks phone, 8:45 a.m. Interview lost maybe. He thinks for moment, but looks at Lily. She's sleeping on his shoulder. He looks at emergency door. Heart chooses without thinking. He stays. After some time doctor comes. You saved her at right time. She is okay now, but needs rest. Daniel stands, relief washing like river. Doctor smiles. You did good thing. Daniel nods weak. Can I meet? Doctor shakes head. Later. She's sleeping. Daniel gives small thanks. He asks reception. What is her name? They check file. Only record, unknown. Payment by Daniel. No name. Daniel sighs. He doesn't need name to feel happy he saved life. He leaves hospital with Lily. Time 9:50 a.m. Interview finished. Heart heavy like stone. He walks to company building anyway because hope sometimes refuses to die. Glass building tall, clouds reflecting like sky mirror. People wearing suits walk inside, eyes sharp, walking fast like chasing success. Daniel enters reception shy, old suit dusty now, hands shaking. He speaks soft. I had interview 9 a.m. Receptionist looks at screen, then at him, judging clothes before words. Interview closed. Position filled. Daniel feels stomach drop, like floor under feet gone. He stands silent, throat tight. Receptionist typing, face blank. Daniel tries, please, I had emergency. Someone needed help. Receptionist cold tone, we have other candidates. Daniel nods slow, smile broken, okay, thank you. He walks outside, feet heavy. He stands outside building, looking up at name of company. Read International big letters shining like dream never meant for him. He holds Lily's hand, but inside he breaks. Lily looks at him worried. Papa, did we get job? Daniel smiles, hiding pain like dark behind curtain. Not today, princess. But one day. Lily hugs him, small arms tight around neck, whispering, we have each other. Daniel closes eyes, tears stuck deep. He smiles. Yes, that is enough. They walk to bus stop again. Sun hot now, people moving around like ants, world busy, no one knowing story of man who lost job to save stranger. They return to small rented room behind HOA community. Daniel takes off shoes, glue failed, sole open again. He sits on floor, Lily sits beside coloring on old paper. He looks at her drawing, big house, garden, two stick figures holding hands. He smiles sad, nice house. Lily smiles, that will be our house. Daniel's heart squeezes. Yes, one day. He lies on floor thinking about hospital, old lady's weak eyes, her thin fingers holding his arm. He remembers how no one helped. He thinks world becoming cold. He wonders if good action matters anymore. But then he sees Lily laughing while drawing, like flower growing in concrete. And he knows kindness matters even if world laughs. Same evening, far from small room, in luxury mansion on hill, biggest house in HOA community. Marble floors shine under warm lights, paintings hanging like pride. Inside giant living room with glass windows, old lady lies on big bed covered with soft blanket. She opens eyes slow. She sees man sitting near bed holding her hand gently. That man is Adrian Reed, CEO of Reed International, the same company Daniel went to. Adrian holds her hand like treasure, eyes full of worry. Old lady smiles weak. Don't worry, I am fine. Adrian shakes head, eyes wet. You scared me. She laughs small. I fell. But someone helped me. Adrian looks curious. Who? Old lady looks at ceiling like remembering angel face. A young man with small child. He lifted me. He took me to hospital. He stayed till doctor came. He paid money for me. Adrian shocked. Paid? You mean he didn't know who you are? Old lady shakes head. No name. No question. He just helped. Adrian stands, thinking deep. In his world people help when camera on. People donate when name given. But someone helped silently and left. Old lady touches his wrist, eyes shining. He was going for interview. He left bus to save me. I asked nurse later. She said he missed interview at our company. Adrian heart stops for second. Confusion heavy. Interview? Our company. Old lady nods slow. Doctor showed paper. His name written on hospital form as Daniel. Adrian breathes slow, eyes sharp like mind running fast. Daniel, he repeats. Old lady holds his hand tighter. Did he come to interview today? Adrian's face confused. I had many people today. I don't remember new entries. Old lady looks deep into his eyes. Voice soft but strong. Find him. Adrian stands silent. Something breaking inside him. Something born too. Respect. Old lady closes eyes, whispering last words. He saved me like family. He lost job for me. Don't let his kindness die. Adrian stands next to window looking at city lights, heart heavy with truth he never expected. World outside looks different now. He lifts phone, calls assistant, voice cold but with new warmth hidden inside. Find interview list. Search name Daniel. And check hospital reports today morning. Assistant confused but obeys. Adrian stands in silent room. City buzzing outside like everything normal. But inside his heart something changed. He thinks about interviews today. Many people came wearing best suits, strong resumes, big words. But one didn't come. Because he chose humanity over success. Adrian whispers to night air, you helped my mother, and I didn't help you. He looks at his mother sleeping, tears on cheek. Adrian makes decision. Outside mansion's window, stars shine quiet, wind moving trees. World sleeping unaware that destiny between rich and poor just connected through one moment of kindness. Night falls slow over community. In small room, Daniel sleeps on floor holding Lily's hand. Tired from day that gave him nothing and everything. In big mansion, Adrian sits awake planning tomorrow. Two lives in one city, separated by money, now connected by humanity. Suspense moves silent like shadow. What will Adrian do? Will Daniel ever know truth? Will kindness return? Camera zooms from Daniel sleeping to Adrian watching night. Story begins here, not with money, not with power, but with one choice. Help a stranger. Night ends slow in the HOA community. Sky turns from black to soft gray. Birds start singing. But Daniel does not wake with joy today. He wakes with weight in his chest, like someone pressed heavy stone on his heart while he slept. Lily still sleeping close to him, her small hand holding his arm like she protecting him from world. He opens eyes and stares at ceiling, thinking about the interview, thinking about old lady in hospital, thinking about future that looked close yesterday and now looks far again. He hears small voice inside head whispering maybe you are unlucky, but he pushes voice away. He knows luck didn't wake him all these years. Love did. He stands careful, not disturbing Lily, goes to small sink, washes face, water cold like truth. He looks in mirror, sees tired eyes but also something strong. Feeling that he did right thing even if world punished him. He makes tea, old kettle making sound like angry bird, small stove shaking from weakness. He gives Lily toast when she wakes. She eats happy like nothing sad in world. She talks about school and drawing with big smile. Daniel's heart melts. She asks again, Papa, did they like you at job place? Daniel smiles, soft lying to protect her tiny heart. They will like me next time. After breakfast he walks Lily to school, holding her hand like holding warm light. She runs inside gate with other children, waving at him with joy. Daniel watches her disappear behind gate, then turns and walks slowly back to his room. He sits on bed, opens drawer, sees CV papers still clean but useless now. He touches paper slowly like touching dead dream. Meanwhile, in luxury mansion, morning looks different. Adrian wakes early, not like normal day when he wakes with business on mind. Today he wakes with face of stranger in his mind. The man in worn suit holding his mother's hand. He walks to mother's room quiet, finds her sitting near window drinking tea, eyes soft, smile gentle. She looks at garden like first time she sees trees. Adrian touches her shoulder, voice warm, how you feeling? She smiles, better. The doctor says I'm strong for my age. Adrian smiles but his eyes searching her face for something deeper. She looks at him, voice slow but sharp, did you find him? Adrian sits, shaking head, not yet. But I will. I asked for reports, CCTV, interview lists. She nods slow, eyes reflect memory. He left interview just to help me. Who does that now? Adrian thinks about world he lives in. People fight for position, money, title. But this man fought for life of stranger. Mother grips his hand, voice strong. You must honor that kindness. Adrian breathes deep. I will, Mom. She smiles, whispering like secret. Look at world with eyes of poor man once. You see truth hidden by gold. Later at office Adrian enters quiet meeting room. Assistants sitting with files. They show CCTV clips from hospital. Daniel carrying old lady, Lily holding bag, Daniel running inside reception. Then walking out with tired steps. Adrian watches screen, eyes stuck on Daniel's face. He sees something honest there, something rare. He whispers to himself, who are you? Assistant shows interview list. Daniel Brooks scheduled at 9 a.m., not arrived. Adrian touches name with fingers, he tried. Assistant says, sir, position filled, but we can try. Adrian cuts softly, no trying. We will find him. Meanwhile Daniel walks street looking for small job. He checks old garage offering cleaning work, but position taken. He goes to market asking if any repair work. People shake heads. He helps lift boxes for small shop. Owner gives him few coins. He accepts with smile even though coins cannot buy lunch for Lily tomorrow. He walks long under hot sun, feet hurting inside broken shoes, but heart stubborn. He stops near job office building, watches people entering like he watched yesterday. He feels temptation to go again, to ask, to beg, but pride stops him. He walks away. At evening he reaches hospital again, wanting to check old lady. Nurse says she is resting at home because family took her. Daniel smiles, happy she okay, but sad he never got her name. He leaves hospital with small relief in heart. He doesn't know destiny waiting on other side of city watching his every step. At night, Adrian sits in car near old cafe with assistant, waiting because address from hospital shows Daniel's room near HOA back gate. He watches area from distance, seeing small lights inside small rooms, workers sitting on plastic chairs, children playing in shadows, mothers cooking on small stoves outside rooms. Adrian never saw this side of community before. For him HOA always meant perfect lawns, swimming pools, expensive cars. Now he sees truth, real life behind fake beauty. He sees Daniel walking slowly with Lily, holding little bag. They sit near small shop sharing one sandwich because hunger bigger than pride. Adrian watches quietly, face emotional, seeing Lily feed sandwich piece to father smiling like hero. Daniel laughs, eyes shining love. Adrian feels something deep in chest, something like shame for being blind all his life. He whispers, "He lost his chance for us, and today he shares food with daughter." He goes back to mansion, thinking whole night. He plans something in silence, something that will test Daniel not with CV, not with suit, but with heart. Morning comes again. Lily wakes Daniel with kiss on cheek. He smiles even though stomach empty. He takes her to school again. On way he sees advertisement on pole. Warehouse worker needed near industrial area. Salary small but stable. He takes paper, hopeful. He goes to address, building big, workers loading boxes on trucks. He asks supervisor about job. Supervisor looks at him, judges clothes, asks rude voice, "You know how to work?" Daniel nods serious. "Yes, sir." He gets job on trial for 2 days. Daniel thanks him. He works whole day lifting heavy boxes, sweating, back hurting. But he smiles because he has reason now. At end of day supervisor says he can return tomorrow. Daniel feels like star in sky fell into his hand. He picks Lily from school, shows her piece of paper of job. She jumps happy, hugging him tight. They walk home with joy inside their steps. But Daniel doesn't know this job is not end. This job is beginning of test created by someone watching from far. Next day at Reed International office, Adrian calls his trustful friend inside company. Manager named Miguel, man with kind eyes and big experience. Adrian tells him everything about Daniel saving his mother. Miguel shocked. He gave up interview for stranger? Who does that? Adrian smiles small. Someone we should hire. Miguel nods serious. Adrian continues, but I don't want to hire him directly. I want to see if his kindness is real or only moment. I want to understand his truth more. Miguel asks, what is plan? Adrian explains, create small warehouse position under Reed Company. Send offer through random job posting, not company address. Check his discipline, honesty, teamwork. If he proves true, bring him to top. Miguel nods excited. This will show his real nature. Adrian nods. Money can make people pretend. Hard work shows real face. Afternoon, Miguel visits warehouse secretly, watches Daniel working beyond duty, helping old worker lift heavy box, teaching another how to seal packages fast. Daniel stays 1 extra hour cleaning area without being asked. Miguel sees sincerity, not show. He goes to office and tells Adrian. He is real. Evening, Daniel returns home late, hands hurting, body tired, but soul smiling because Lily eats full plate today. He sees light in her eyes, feels world giving small reward. While eating, Lily says, I told teacher my papa is hero. Daniel laughs, papa is worker. She shakes head, no, you saved grandma lady. Daniel heart stops. How she remembers. He hugs her. Next day early morning, Adrian's mother sitting near window with blanket over legs, looking at birds. Adrian brings her tea. She smiles. Did you find him? Adrian nods. Yes. He working now. She feels joy like warm sun inside body. He is simple man, but heart gold. Adrian agrees. Yes. She looks at him deep. Will you help him? Adrian answers slow. Not help him. Give him chance to help himself. She smiles proud. Meanwhile, Daniel arrives at warehouse. Supervisor says company sending audit person today. He wants everything clean. Daniel works faster, cleaning floor, arranging boxes. Miguel arrives pretending new inspector. He asks many questions. Why you working here? What is your goal? Daniel answers simple, honest. I want safe life for my daughter. I don't want luxury. I want respect. Miguel eyes shine. He asks, if someone gives you easy money, will you take? Daniel smiles soft. Easy money often expensive. Miguel laughs, impressed. Miguel sees Lily waiting after school near gate for Daniel, hugging him when shift ends. He sees father kiss child's forehead. He calls Adrian at night. He is not acting. He never talks bad about others. He never complains. He only talks about his daughter and dreams. Adrian feels proud like he found hidden diamond. But next day big twist. Supervisor loses important package. He blames Daniel because he knew. Other workers whisper, "Poor guy will get fired." Daniel shocked, he never touched that package. Supervisor yells, saying Daniel careless. Daniel tries calmly to explain, but supervisor angry. Miguel watches from corner, silent. Daniel chooses respect over anger, says, "Let me find package." He searches warehouse 2 hours, hands dirty, sweat on forehead. He finds package stuck behind heavy pallet. He brings it, gives to supervisor. Supervisor embarrassed but pretends he planned test. Daniel smiles and says, "We all make mistakes." Miguel eyes glow, no ego in Daniel's heart. Later Miguel reports to Adrian. He passed test not by force but by kindness. Adrian sits thinking, plan forming in his mind now clear. He wants Daniel inside company not as small worker, but as someone important. But he wants reveal moment powerful, emotional. One evening, Daniel sits on bed counting coins, calculating rent, school fees, food. Numbers don't match. He sighs deep. Lily sits beside him drawing. She looks at him, "Papa, why you sad?" Daniel lies, "Papa thinking what to cook tomorrow." Lily laughs small. "We eat whatever we have. Don't worry." Children heal without medicine. At mansion, Adrian looks at moon outside window, thinking about Daniel's life without knowing his name in mansion 3 kilometers away changed everything. He whispers to himself, "Tomorrow I begin new chapter." His mother hears soft, smiles. Tomorrow he meets truth he doesn't expect. Next day warehouse shift normal. Workers busy. Suddenly supervisor calls all workers to line. He says company CEO here. Workers shocked, nervous. They clean shirts with hands. Daniel stands last without thinking CEO cares about people like him. Car arrives, black, shining. Door opens. Adrian steps out slowly. Workers whisper, "CEO here." Daniel looks but doesn't know face. He continues stacking boxes, shy. Adrian walks inside warehouse, eyes searching through workers, and stops when he sees Daniel. Something like silent connection moves in air. Daniel sees him. Heart jumps because he looks familiar somehow. Miguel stands beside Adrian, smiling knowingly. Adrian walks toward Daniel slow. Daniel stands stiff, scared maybe. Workers watching breathless. Without introducing, Adrian says soft, "You missed interview." Daniel confused, nervous, "Sir." Adrian smiles, "Because you were saving my mother." Silence hits warehouse like thunderless lightning. Workers freeze. Supervisor shocked. Daniel eyes wide, brain trying to understand words. Adrian steps closer, voice emotional but controlled. "The woman you carried to hospital is my mother. You paid for her treatment. You lost your chance because of kindness." Daniel's throat tight, words stuck. Lily's image flashes in his mind. He whispers weak, "I did what anyone should do." Adrian shakes head slow. "No, not everyone does." His eyes shine gratitude, respect like gift. Daniel feels tears rising, tries to hide. Adrian takes paper from pocket, offers it to Daniel. Daniel takes with shaking hands. Paper says appointment letter. Project manager training program with salary amount bigger than Daniel ever imagined. Daniel breath stops. Supervisor mouth open. Adrian says, voice strong, "You made big sacrifice without expecting anything. My company needs people like you, not just degrees." Daniel cries silent, tears down cheek. Workers clap slowly, then loud. Supervisor embarrassed tries to clap. Adrian puts hand on Daniel's shoulder. "You saved my mother's life. Today I want to give new life to your future." Daniel holds paper tight, looks at Adrian like looking at miracle. He sees wealth in Adrian's suit, but sees humanity in his eyes. Daniel thinks of Lily, future opening like sunrise. At same time, far at school gate, Lily waiting, drawing butterfly. She doesn't know her world changing at same moment. She only knows her papa coming with smile even if world heavy. Warehouse applause loud, hearts moved by story. Adrian looks at Daniel last time before leaving. Come tomorrow to head office. Start new journey. Daniel stands frozen long after Adrian gone, feeling everything at once. Shock, love, relief, disbelief. His life, which was heavy yesterday, feels light today. Kindness returned like echo from mountains, slow but powerful. He walks home slow, paper in pocket like heart beating outside body. Lily sees him from gate, runs full speed, hugs him jumping. Daniel lifts her, crying and laughing same time. Lily confused, Papa, what happened? Daniel whispers, voice shaking, future happened. Camera zooms out slowly as father carries child, walking into sunset between big houses that once ignored him. Today world bows not to money, but to kindness. Night falls over the HOA streets like warm blanket. Houses glow with soft lights. Expensive cars sleep under covers, gardens quiet. But inside Daniel's small rented room everything feels different tonight. The air feels lighter, walls feel bigger. Even the tiny window looks like gateway to stars. Daniel sits on floor with Lily asleep in his lap, her arms around his neck, her slow breathing calming his heartbeat. He still wears dusty warehouse shirt because he didn't change. He came home directly after CEO left. Spent hours just holding Lily thinking if everything was dream. He looks at appointment letter again under dim bulb light. Paper looks simple, but inside it universe changed. Salary written in bold numbers, more money than he touched in 10 years. Under his name, Project Manager Training Program, Reed International. That name powerful like mountain, and his name written under it like seed planted in rich soil. He touches paper like it might disappear. He thinks about years cleaning machines, collecting coins, saving food for Lily, hiding tears when she asked for toys, promising better life without knowing how. Tonight promises become steps, not dreams. But deep inside a small fear moves like shadow. Can I do this? Because world he entering is different from world he lived. He knows warehouse rules, not boardrooms. But he also knows heart matters in any world. He whispers in his mind, I will learn. Next morning sun enters room bright like celebration. Lily wakes early, jumping excited because she knows something big happened yesterday even if she doesn't understand everything. She hugs Daniel's neck tight, kissing his cheek, Papa new job. Daniel smiles full heart, lifts her high, spinning small, laughter-filling room. He dresses Lily for school, combs her hair, packs small lunch. Today bread and banana, better than yesterday. Lily smiles proudly. My papa works at big company now. She doesn't know exactly what company, but she knows it big in her imagination. Daniel drops her at school, his steps confident now, shoulders straight like invisible weight lifted. Other parents look at him differently today because happiness changes posture. He waves Lily goodbye. She waves back with both hands, shouting, Bye Papa CEO. Daniel laughs loud for first time in months, tears hiding behind smile. He walks to bus stop wearing same old suit, because he still owns only one. Today's suit feels different, like armor not shame. Bus arrives on time. He sits, holding file with appointment letter and CV like treasure. As bus moves, he looks out window at tall buildings, thinking about his mother he lost when young, how she used to tell him, kindness always returns. Sometimes late, but it returns. He never believed fully until yesterday. He reaches Reed International building. Glass shining like sky, giant entrance full of people in perfect suits. Daniel stands outside door, breathing deep before entering. He wipes shoes clean with cloth, even though broken. He walks inside. Security guard greets him politely today, not ignoring. Receptionist recognizes him from interview day but expression changed. She stands straight. Sir, please wait. HR will come. Daniel confused by sir but feels respect warming. HR head arrives, smiling nervous because CEO personally called for Daniel. HR offers handshake, welcome to Reed International. Daniel shakes careful, thank you. HR leads him to training room, walls full of screens, desks like school for adults. Other trainees sit wearing high salary confidence. Daniel sits at last seat quietly, eyes focused, brain ready. Trainer enters, young energetic man with smile heavy of experience. He introduces himself, I am Jacob, your training coach. He talks about leadership, project management, communication, team building. Daniel listens like thirsty man drinking water, writing notes with passion. He doesn't understand everything but tries with full heart. People around look at him like outsider because his suit old, his pen cheap, his shoes broken. But his eyes sharp like eagle. During break, trainees gather in small circle discussing luxury cars, vacations, expensive watches. Daniel stands alone near window, drinking water. Two trainees whisper loud so he hears, who let warehouse worker in program? Other laughs, maybe diversity project. Daniel hears but doesn't react. He looks outside window, thinking about Lily's smile, thinking about old lady in hospital, feeling strength that comes from truth, not plastic. Suddenly trainer Jacob walks to him, sees his notes full pages when others wrote few lines. Jacob smiles, you write lot. Daniel smiles shy, I want to learn everything. Jacob nods impressed. Good. Learning starts with hunger, not comfort. Daniel feels respect like medicine unwound. After training session, HR guides Daniel to small office space with computer. Daniel never used computer for office work before, only used old one in library for printing CV. HR gives basic instructions. Daniel listens carefully, tries mouse slowly, typing name slow but correct. He makes mistakes, apologizes, tries again. HR patient because CEO gave order to treat Daniel special. Daniel doesn't know this. He thinks world always kind like this. At same moment, inside top floor office with huge window showing whole city, Adrian sits behind desk reading report Miguel gave. Report describes Daniel's work at warehouse, team behavior, problem solving, honesty. Adrian feels proud inside, not like boss proud of worker, but like human proud of humanity. He remembers mother's words, look at world with eyes of poor man once. He sees Daniel through that lens now. Adrian stands, walks to window, watches city with different heart, thinking how many Daniels in world lost opportunities because kindness not valued. His assistant knocks, sir, board meeting in 20 minutes. Adrian nods. In meeting he sees directors talking about profit, expansion, competition. Adrian listening but mind half on Daniel. Director shows slide, community outreach project discontinued because low ROI. Adrian stops, we continue it. Directors confused. Adrian explains quietly, ROI doesn't measure kindness. Directors look shocked because they never heard CEO speak like that. But Adrian changed last night. After meeting, Adrian visits training floor silently behind glass. He watches Daniel typing slow, reading instructions, asking help from trainer. He sees others ignoring him, sees some smirking. But he also sees Jacob helping him with patience. Adrian feels deep respect for both. He thinks about revealing truth but decides not now. Daniel must grow his wings before world sees him fly. Evening comes. Daniel finishes first day, brain full like heavy bag. He thanks Jacob, thanks HR, thanks even security guard at exit, because he grateful for every small thing. On bus, tiredness heavy but smile strong. He looks at appointment letter again, touching words like confirmation. He reaches school, picks Lily. She runs and hugs him tight. Papa, teacher said you are hero. Daniel confused. Why? Lily holds drawing, picture of man helping old lady. Teacher heard from Lily, told class story. Daniel smiles shy, tears small. Papa tried to be good human. They walk through HOA community. People look at Daniel differently today, whispering not hateful but curious. He works at Reed now. But Daniel walks without pride, holding Lily's hand. They reach room, eat simple dinner. Lily sleeps early. Daniel sits late near window writing memories in small old notebook he never showed anyone. He writes, today I sat in big company room. First time I felt respect. People laughed but I didn't break. Lily proud. That is success. He closes notebook, smiles. Meanwhile, In mansion, old lady sits with blanket over lap, looking at sky. She tells Adrian's story from her youth, how she was poor before marrying Adrian's father. How people judged her clothes, not heart. She says, money is loud, kindness is quiet. Adrian holds her hand, understanding deep. She whispers, that man saved me without knowing who I am. That is why he deserves everything. Next day, training continues. Trainer Jacob gives project assignment. Create plan to improve community supply chain using low budget. Others use big words, talk about outsourcing, efficiency charts. Daniel listens, thinks quietly. When his turn comes, he talks simple. If company buys food from local farmers, farmers grow, company saves, community grows. Room silent. Idea simple but deep. Jacob smiles. This is powerful. You connected business with human. Others look surprised. One trainee whispers, he thinks small, but Jacob replies, big ideas come from small truths. During lunch, some trainees sit with Daniel, curious about his life. He tells story of working in warehouse and saving old lady. They shocked, because reality bigger than rumors. Slowly attitudes change, respect grows. People realize behind old suit, story bigger than any luxury resume. Evening again. Daniel sees Miguel waiting near exit. Miguel smiles, walk with me. Daniel confused but follows. Miguel takes him to rooftop garden of building, beautiful view of city lights. They sit. Miguel says, do you know who helped you get program? Daniel shakes head, HR. Miguel smiles, no, CEO Adrian Reed. Daniel shocked, CEO. Miguel nods, yes, his mother is the lady you saved. Daniel heart stops. Silence heavy. Wind cold. Miguel explains everything. Daniel sits stunned, tears in eyes, not from pride but realization that his act of kindness reached sky. He whispers, I thought I lost everything that day. Miguel shakes head, you gained future that day. Daniel returns home walking like floating. Lily runs to him, asking for story. Daniel sits with her, telling story of butterfly helping tree. Lily laughs. He holds her, thinking life strange. One moment poor without future. Next moment future opening like sunrise. Night deep. Stars bright. In mansion Adrian stands near window looking at moon. He feels something new. Respect for someone far from his world but close to his heart. He whispers, tomorrow I will show truth to world, but slowly. I want him to grow strong first. In small room Daniel sleeps with Lily's arm on his chest, his smile soft like child. Outside moonlight touches his face gently, like blessing. Story moving like river, slow but unstoppable. Future building quietly while world sleeps. Morning arrives like soft dream over the HOA community. Sunlight pushes darkness slowly. Birds sing before cars wake. And in the small rented room Daniel opens his eyes with feeling not familiar, hope mixed with fear. He lies still for one moment, listening to Lily breathing softly beside him, her small hand on his chest like promise. Yesterday his world changed again, not with money falling from sky, but with truth delivered in rooftop garden. The CEO he never met personally gave him chance because he saved his mother. That sentence repeats in his mind again and again, like heartbeat, you saved his mother. Something heavy and light at same time. He sits up, washes face, water cold like reality. Today he must enter company again, but now knowledge in his heart different. He knows CEO watching from shadows. He knows kindness echoed in right heart. But he chooses not to reveal truth to anyone. He wants to earn respect, not buy it. He dresses in old suit again, buttons tight from use. He fixes his broken shoe again with glue that always fails. He combs hair with fingers, smiles tired at mirror, whispering to himself, step by step. Lily wakes, hugging him like every morning, smiling sunshine on his face. She talks about school project, drawing her family and writing My Papa Strong. Daniel kisses her forehead, feels love deeper than anything money can buy. They eat breakfast, bread and tea, and walk to school. Daniel holds her hand, small hand fitting perfectly in his large worn palm. At school gate he bends down, tells her, study hard. Papa learning too. She laughs, we both students. Daniel reaches bus stop. Today he sees world different, colors brighter, sky open like road. He sits in bus thinking about Miguel, rooftop conversation, city lights like stars fallen close. He thinks about Adrian's mother, her weak smile in hospital, her story about helping him without knowing. Fate like threads invisible connecting lives. At Reed International Building, Daniel walks inside, head slightly high but humble. Receptionist smiles, real smile this time. Good morning, Mr. Daniel. She says Mr. with respect that makes Daniel heart warm. He nods, good morning. Training floor again. Trainees sit in same seats, eyes curious today. Some heard bits of rumor, warehouse man doing great in training. Trainer Jacob arrives, announces group activity. Teams of 4 will work on short project to solve real problem. Improve delivery time for community houses. Daniel stands quiet while everyone chooses groups. 2 trainees who mocked him earlier avoid eye contact. But one woman named Sarah, who saw him working late previous day, asks softly, Daniel, join our team. He smiles surprised, yes, thank you. Group sits at table. Sarah opens laptop, 2 others lean forward. Daniel listens. They talk about advanced software, AI logistics, automation robots, big words. Daniel doesn't interrupt. He thinks of simple solution. When they ask his opinion, he says gently, driver knows community best. Ask worker about route shortcuts, not only computer. Group pauses. They think. Sarah nods slow, actually true. Drivers know backroads better than algorithm. Daniel's idea becomes part of plan. Small idea with big impact. After discussion, break time. Trainees go cafeteria. Daniel enters with tray holding rice and curry, cheapest meal. People watch him not with hate now, but curiosity. 2 employees from other department overhear gossip. He is warehouse worker pretending manager. Daniel hears, pain like needle, but stays calm. He remembers Lily's drawing, kindness in small things, stays silent. Then HR manager approaches cafeteria table with smile too wide, too fake, eyes scanning Daniel like product. She speaks loud so others hear. Daniel, remember company gives equal chance to everyone. But dress code is important. You should upgrade clothes if you want to be successful. A few trainees laugh small. Daniel looks down at old suit, shame burns cheeks. He thinks about telling truth. CEO gave job. But he stops. Pride not solution. He replies soft, voice steady. Success comes from work, not cloth. Table silent. HR embarrassed, walks away pretending important call. Some trainees impressed, others confused how poor man talks like strong leader. In top floor office, Adrian watches training floor through tinted glass feed on screen, security camera view. He sees cafeteria moment replay. He hears hours comment. His jaw tightens. He listens to Daniel's reply, success comes from work, not cloth. That sentence enters Adrian's heart like lesson. Adrian whispers to himself, he already leader. Not manager, leader. He calls assistant, voice sharp but calm, from tomorrow, stop gossip culture. Give memo on respect and equality. No mockery. Assistant nods. Yes, sir. Later afternoon training continues. Jacob teaches about communication, leadership styles. Daniel writes non-stop, filling pages. When asked to speak on what leadership means, Daniel stands nervous. Whole room quiet. He speaks slow, heart heavy but words soft. Leadership is doing right even if no one watching. It is helping stranger even if you lose something. It is standing for workers because they stand every day. Room silent. Even people who mocked him feel something in chest. Words come from pain, not book. Jacob claps slowly, proud. Others clap too, some genuine, some forced. Daniel sits down, heart racing but face calm. Inside he thinks of old lady he saved, How leadership was not idea but action that day. He smiles small. Evening end of training day. Jacob stops Daniel before leaving. You have gift. You speak from heart. Don't lose that. Daniel smiles grateful. I will try. Jacob hands him business book. Read this. It will help you understand language others speak. Daniel takes carefully like fragile item. Daniel walks to school to pick Lily. He sees her drawing chalk on ground. She sees him, runs, hugs him with giggle. He lifts her high. Clouds golden from sunset. Life feels warm. He buys her small chocolate today because salary coming soon. Lily happy like world full of gold. They walk through HOA Street. Today some residents wave lightly. People curious now, hearing stories slowly spreading. Poor man working in big company. Daniel remains same. No pride, no long talk. He enters room, cooks dinner, rice and lentils. Lily eats watching cartoon on phone with cracked screen. Daniel reads business book slowly, words heavy, but he keeps reading. Lily sits in lap drawing on notebook while he reads. Two minds learning different worlds in one room. Night deep. Daniel writes in small notebook, people laughed at my clothes today. But I spoke truth. My daughter smiled. That is my success. He closes book, sleeps hugging Lily. Meanwhile in mansion, Adrian works late. He reviews reports, then stops, thinking about Daniel's cafeteria scene. He remembers younger version of himself wearing clothes like armor to hide fear. Money not remove humiliation, only change shape. He calls mother. She answers, voice soft, yes. Adrian asks, do you think he will fit in our world? Mother laughs gentle, maybe world must fit around him. Adrian smiles. She continues, remember, son, power is lonely if no heart near. Adrian's silence deep. Next day bigger test waits unknowingly for Daniel. In training, Jacob announces top management visit. Trainees excited, nervous. Daniel nervous double because he knows CEO watching secretly. Adrian arrives not in fancy coat, but in normal shirt, simple look. Trainees whisper CEO is here. Room full of silent storm. Daniel stands by window, tries avoid attention. Adrian walks around tables listening ideas. When he reaches Daniel's group, he looks at project board. Without looking directly at Daniel, he asks group, who suggested local farmer supply idea? Saar points at Daniel. All eyes on him. Daniel stands slow, heart beating fast. Adrian asks, why local farmers? Daniel answers simple, like speaking truth not business. Because if we grow community, community grows us. Profit comes when people happy, not only numbers. Adrian feels chest warm. He nods. Good. Before leaving, he looks Daniel in eyes 1 second. Silent conversation between two souls who know truth. Daniel feels like strong tree, not small leaf. After visiting groups, Adrian returns to stage for short speech. Trainees expect corporate talk about performance, targets, market. But Adrian speaks different, eyes calm, voice honest. Success is not only business skill. Success is ability to make right choice at right moment. Even if no one sees. Even if you lose something. Trainees silent, remembering Daniel's leadership words. Daniel stares, eyes wide. CEO echoing his truth. Adrian continues without naming him. One act of kindness can build future larger than any interview. People confused but moved. Daniel sits shaking inside, remembering hospital, bus stop, broken shoe. He never thought that moment seen by world. He touches Lily's small drawing in pocket, heart full. After speech, director asks Adrian quietly, why talk like that? Adrian smiles, because future leaders listening. Training day ends. Sarah walks with Daniel to bus stop, says soft, I respect you. Daniel smiles shy, thank you. She asks small, what happened at cafeteria yesterday was wrong. You handled well. Daniel nods, words only hurt if heart empty. She smiles, you are different. Evening at home, Lily sleeps early after long school day. Daniel sits near window reading business book, breathing calm. Suddenly he hears knock on door. He opens and sees Miguel standing with small bag. Daniel shocked. Sir. Miguel smiles. No sir. Friend. He steps inside small room, looks around with warm eyes. Room small, paint peeling, but full of love. Miguel hands bag, small gift from training team. Daniel opens bag, sees brand new pair of shoes. Tears come without warning. He touches shoes like precious. Miguel says soft, you don't need new clothes to be leader. But you need comfortable shoes to walk far. Daniel laughs with tears. Thank you. Miguel smiles deep. CEO said choose right size. He noticed your broken shoes. Daniel heart stops. He whispers, CEO. Miguel nods. Yes. He sees everything quietly. Daniel sits, holds shoes like treasure from heaven. He never expected rich company to see pain in his feet. That moment big not because gift expensive, but because someone powerful noticed detail of life hidden in shadow. Miguel leaves with handshake strong. Daniel sits long holding shoes, thinking how small kindness becomes big mountain of hope. He writes in notebook, today I felt seen. Night dark but stars bright. Outside expensive houses quiet. Inside small room heart loud with gratitude. Far away in mansion, Adrian looks at phone picture of Daniel in warehouse, then looks at old picture of himself as boy sitting next to mother in small room from long time ago. He understands something deep. Real value not in suit but soul. He whispers, soon I reveal truth. Story moves without noise. Tomorrow new test arrives, new challenge, board pressure, jealousy inside office, and Daniel facing old world with new possibility. Next morning sky cloudy over HOA community, air cool, wind gentle. But inside Daniel's heart storm forming slow, not loud like thunder, quiet like fear you don't see until it arrives. He wakes early like every day, Lily sleeping with teddy bear on chest, her hair messy like sunset clouds. He kisses her forehead soft, whispering, Papa going to learn more today. She opens eyes half and smiles sleepily. Learn fast so we can get house with many windows. Daniel laughs small, promise heavy in his chest but sweet. He fixes broken shoe again though new shoes waiting in box. He wants to wear new shoes on special day, not random day. Today still training, tomorrow maybe bigger step. Old suit ironed but worn, stitches loose, fabric thin. He wears with pride because his story stitched inside cloth now. He combs hair with fingers, drinks tea without sugar, leaves Lily with neighbor auntie who watches Lily when Daniel at training. He pays her small money, she takes without greed, because she remembers Daniel saved her son once from bike accident. Good spreads invisible. Daniel walks to bus stop, steps light even with old shoes. He sees billboard advertising luxury housing, smiling couple holding keys to big house. He smiles thinking one day Lily will stand in house with big window truly. Bus arrives crowded. Daniel stands holding rail, body swaying with road bumps. People around talk about stock market, phone's latest model, vacations to Dubai. Daniel listens silent. World different but he not jealous. He closes eyes and remembers moment when CEO said, "You saved my mother." That sentence gives strength bigger than any motivational speech. At Reed Building, security guard greets him by name now, "Good morning, Daniel." Daniel replies, "Good morning, brother." He enters training floor. Trainees look at him with respect mixed with curiosity. Some call him Brooks, others friend. Two who mocked him earlier now quiet, eyes avoiding him, maybe guilt inside. Trainer Jacob enters, smiling like fresh wind, "Welcome back. Today we do real test." Room buzz with energy. Jacob explains, teams will present solutions to real supply problem in community distribution. Winner team gets opportunity to present project to board. People excited because board room like heaven for trainees. Daniel nervous because board means many eyes, many suits, many questions he never heard before. But he breathes deep, telling himself, truth is weapon. Kindness is strength. Teams gather. Daniel group works with Sarah again, and two others, Arjun and Mia. Everyone talk fast about software, graphs. Daniel listens careful. He adds simple ideas, talk to drivers, ask families what they need, don't assume what community wants. Sarah supports him, others surprised by logic simple but strong. Lunchtime comes. People go cafeteria. Daniel sits alone with tray, rice and lentils, cheap but enough. Suddenly HR manager comes again, but today tone different. Soft fake smile, like snake under flower. She sits without asking, voice sweet but poison under. Daniel, you are doing good here, but remember who gave you chance. Daniel confused, company gave chance. HR leans close whispering, no, someone powerful. Daniel heart jumps. He hides fear, plays innocent. What do you mean? HR looks around, whispering lower like gossip seller. CEO knows everything about you. He is watching you. People jealous. Be careful. Daniel feels stomach tight. He didn't want anyone to know connection with CEO. HR continues, if others find out, they will think you got job because of relationship, not work. She stands, leaves like ghost leaving cold wind. Daniel sits silent. Food taste disappears. Fear rises. If truth comes out early, people will hate me. They will think I got everything without earning. He decides heavy in heart. No matter what happen, he must earn respect through action before truth reveal. While Daniel eating, group of jealous employees in corner whisper. One named Felix, man with sharp suit and sharp mouth, says, that guy Brooks stealing spotlight. Jacob likes him, CEO watching training. Who is he? Another man says, rumor he saved someone important. Felix angry because he wanted board presentation slot. People laughing around him like wolves laughing in circle. Felix says, I will make him fall hard. Evening, Daniel returns home late. He holds Lily with more love because world outside sharp sometimes. Lily draws picture of big building with smile stick figure. She writes Papa office above drawing. Daniel sees, tears come. He hugs her small, Papa proud of you. Lily says, we both proud. Next day big meeting, project presentations. Trainees dress best. Daniel wears same old suit, but clean. He wears new shoes Miguel gave, shining, comfortable like clouds under feet. Shoes symbolize respect given not through money but through friendship. He feels tall today. Lily not here but her smile walking with him like invisible friend. People gather in hall. Jacob stands front. Miguel and other managers behind. Daniel sees Adrian too, standing far, wearing simple dark shirt, looking calm but eyes sharp. Adrian watches all panels. Daniel heart full because CEO watching but hiding identity from room. Presentations begin. Felix team goes first, loud slides, big words like optimization, predictive analytics, quantum improvement. People clap, but heart not touched. Second team boring numbers. Third team too fancy. Finally Daniel group. Sarah stands first, simple introduction. Then Daniel speaks. He breathes deep, remembering Lily, remembering old lady, remembering truth that kindness strong. He walks to stage slow, people stare, silence thick. He begins speaking, voice soft but deep, community is not number. Community is heart. If we want faster supply, we listen to people, not only software. Slide shows pictures not graphs. Driver talking to old woman, worker showing short road, children playing on street that blocked truck. Daniel speaks real. Drivers know road like blood knows veins. If we respect workers, we get faster delivery. If we support farmers, community grows. If community grows, company grows. His words not perfect English, but perfect truth. Room silent like prayer. He ends, company big, but success small if people small. Make people big first. Silence then sudden heavy clap from Jacob. Miguel claps. Many others clap loud, real. Felix angry, face red like fire. HR looks worried, thinking CEO influence training. Adrian watches Daniel with eyes soft, proud. Board members impressed. One director whispers to Adrian, Where did you find this man? He speaks like leader. Adrian smiles small. Leaders found in street, not resume. Director confused but claps. After session, Jacob announces results. Winner, Daniel team. People clap. Daniel heart jumps, smiles shy. Sarah hugs him small. Arjun and Mia proud. Felix face twisted in rage. Meeting ended. Outside cafeteria, Felix stops Daniel, voice low but full anger. You think you smart? You stealing everything that belongs to me. Daniel confused. I did my work. Felix pushes him small, whispering like venom. I know CEO watching you. You will fall when truth out. Daniel stands strong. Truth make rise, not fall. Felix laughs cruel. In this world truth lose. Only power win. Daniel looks in eyes calm. Then world broken. Felix about to speak again when Jacob arrives. Everything okay? Felix walks away pretending phone call. Jacob looks at Daniel. Don't let jealousy touch soul. People fear honesty. Evening Daniel picks Lily, hugs her long. He tells her, Papa speak today in company. Lily claps small hands, eyes shining. They walk home. In room Daniel cooks dinner, lentils and rice. Lily tells story of school. Daniel listens with peace. Night deep. Daniel writes in notebook, Today I spoke truth and people listened. Some hate, some love, but truth strongest. He closes book. Meanwhile in mansion, Adrian and mother sit outside watching stars. Mother asks soft, How is he? Adrian smiles, He won today. His idea won. His truth won. Mother tears small. Good heart must win sometimes. But next day new storm arrives. HR calls Daniel to office. Daniel enters nervous. HR face stiff like statue. She speaks cold. Board wanted review of your background. Some think you skipped interview on purpose. Daniel shocked. No. I saved someone. HR cold. No proof. Only your word. Daniel heart tight. HR continues. One employee reported you have connection with CEO. People think you get special treatment. Daniel feels pain like cut. Truth hidden now looks like lie in others' eyes. HR says, if you want to stay, work harder and avoid attention. Daniel stands silent, hands shaking. He thinks about speaking truth, that he saved CEO's mother. But he stays silent. If he says truth now, looks like he using story to survive. He leaves office slowly, pain heavy. He sits on bench outside building. Clouds dark above. Rain starts slow. People run inside. Daniel sits under rain, tears mixing with raindrops. He whispers to himself, why good become problem? He remembers old lady face, her eyes saying thank you without words. He understands, truth heavy, but never wrong. Adrian watches from upstairs window, heart hurting seeing Daniel under rain alone. He wants to run down, to tell truth loud, to hug him like brother. But he stops because Daniel must face challenge and stand tall. If Adrian protects too early, world will say Daniel weak. Adrian whispers, hold on, Daniel. Soon truth will speak itself. Rain stops. Daniel stands, wet but calm. He goes back to training room. People whisper more. Felix spreads rumor. He knows CEO secretly. Daniel ignores, works with hands and heart. He helps Sarah fix broken slide. He helps Mia calm before presentation. He helps Arjun with small math. People watch him helping without complaint. Slowly rumor weakens because action stronger than words. Evening, Jacob calls Daniel to side room. Jacob eyes warm. Some people think you have hidden advantage. Do you? Daniel looks into eyes, speaks truth carefully. I saved someone important. But I came here to work, not to use story. Jacob nods deep. Good answer. He pats Daniel's shoulder. You remind me why I love teaching. You make people believe again. Daniel leaves, heart lighter. He walks to school gate to pick Lily. She runs and hugs him like day before. Small hug, big healing. At night, Daniel sits on floor reading business book again. Words start making sense slowly. Lily sleeps hugging Teddy. Daniel writes in notebook, people test you when truth hidden. But kindness must not hide. Meanwhile in mansion Adrian meets board privately. They talk profit, competition. Adrian talks community, ethics. They confused. Adrian's silent about Daniel but building plan inside. He will reveal story at right moment, in right way, so world sees truth clearly, not rumor, not favor, proof of humanity winning. Mother sits near door listening them. After meeting she tells Adrian soft, do not fear showing heart. Board will learn. Adrian nods. Soon. Storm building behind calm sky. Tomorrow something big happens. CEO invites all trainees to main hall for surprise announcement. Felix planning to expose rumor. HR afraid truth will break her pride. Daniel unaware what coming, just holding dream in pocket and drawing in heart. Story continues with conflict rising like dark wave. Morning rises slow like someone scared to wake the world. Gray clouds hang low, heavy like unsaid truth. In Daniel's small rented room, light enters like thin line of hope across old floor. Daniel opens eyes before alarm because fear woke him earlier in dream. People pointing at him, calling him liar, calling him thief of success. He breathes deep, cold air entering lungs like sharp needle. But he stays calm because Lily sleeping beside him safe, holding Teddy like shield, her small smile honest like sunrise. He sits up, touches her hair with soft fingers, thinking, today everything changes. He doesn't know if today will lift him or crush him, but he knows world watching in big hall soon. He stands, washes face, water cold waking his soul. He dresses in same old suit, thread thin but courage thick. He opens box with new shoes Miguel gave, touches leather like touching future. He wears them because today important, not for board, not for CEO, but for himself, to stand tall against whisper world. He wakes Lily gently. She rubs eyes, smiles sleepy, Papa, are you nervous? Daniel laughs soft, eyes wet small, yes, but brave people are nervous before winning. Lily giggles, hugs him tight. He gives her breakfast, bread with tiny slice of butter today, special day. She eats happy. He drops her at school, kneels down and looks in her eyes. Remember, you proud of Papa no matter what happens today. She nods serious like little teacher. Always. Daniel walks to bus stop alone. Wind cold, sky heavy, cars rushing like they don't care about human stories. He enters bus, stands quiet, head full of thoughts. He remembers hospital, old lady's weak voice, CEO's eyes full of truth, Miguel rooftop, Jacob words, HR threats, Felix anger. He fears truth revealing wrong way, making kindness look like trick. He whispers small prayer, let truth come clean. At Reed International entrance, security smiles, good luck today Daniel. Daniel nods grateful, walking inside with quiet strength. Hall decorated today, big screen, chairs, water bottles, staff running like event. Trainees gather confused. Some excited, some scared. Rumor travels fast, CEO will speak. Daniel heart jumps. Felix stands corner with fake confidence like snake wearing silk, smiling at other jealous workers. HR stands with board members, face tight, eyes avoiding Daniel because guilt mixing with fear. Jacob walks around calm like teacher before exam. Miguel stands near stage, eyes searching room until he sees Daniel. He nods small like saying silent message, be ready. Daniel stands alone near wall, breathing slow, controlling storm inside. People whisper around him, he saved someone. He knows CEO, rumor true, rumor fake. Words float heavy but Daniel blocks them with one memory. Lily hugging him saying always. Hall full now. Lights dim slightly. Door at back opens slow. Everyone turns silent like wind stopped. Adrian Reed enters, not wearing expensive suit or company badge, wearing simple dark shirt, sleeves folded, walking slow like normal man carrying heavy truth. But eyes sharp like mountain edge. Everyone stands, surprised by simplicity. Adrian steps onto stage, microphone untouched. He stands center, silent first. Room silent, so deep even breathing heard. Adrian looks at faces, not slides. He begins soft voice that reaches back row, good morning. Simple words but heavy meaning. He pauses, letting respect settle. He continues, today is not day of business numbers. Today is day of truth. People confused, some curious, some scared. He walks slowly on stage, not like CEO, like storyteller. You all heard rumors about one of our trainees. Rumors that he got chance not by skill, but by luck. Rumors he knew someone powerful. People look around, eyes moving toward Daniel slowly. Daniel stands still, heart hitting rib like drum. Adrian stops walking, eyes scanning crowd sharp like arrow. Let me give you truth. He breathes deep and speaks louder. A few weeks ago, my mother was lying on street, breathing weak, almost dying. People recording her like entertainment. People watched her pain like show. But one man got off his bus, left his job interview, lifted her with his arms, took her to hospital, paid with everything he had. People silent, like someone cut world sound. Adrian's voice soft, emotional. He lost his interview because he chose humanity. Board members stare, shocked because this story personal, not corporate. HR face pale. Felix shakes, panic small. Adrian continues, eyes shining. That interview was at this company. Reed International. Gasps move like wave across hall. He points gently, hand calm but powerful. That man standing among you today is Daniel. Room turns eyes to Daniel. Some stand from chairs shocked. Slow clapping begins from one corner. Jacob. Then Miguel. Then Sa. Soon whole hall claps heavy like thunder of respect. Sound huge, emotional wave hitting Daniel's chest so hard tears break without permission. Daniel feels legs weak. He wants hide, but truth holding him like anchor. He feels everything inside explode. Pain, pride, fear, love, shock, all at once. Adrian continues, voice steady. He did not tell anyone this story. Not HR. Not trainees. Not even me. Until I found his name on hospital form. He kept silent because he did not want kindness used as promotion tool. People stunned. Truth simple but heavy like stone hitting heart. Adrian eyes emotional, voice soft breaking slightly. My mother is alive today because of him. I breathe today because he chose humanity over success. Adrian looks directly at Daniel. Connection between two souls who met without meeting. He says loud, clear, slow, I am proud to call that man part of Reed International. People clap louder, some with tears, some with guilt for judging, some with shock for truth they never expected. Daniel stands frozen, eyes full water, breathing heavy, hands shaking. He never imagined truth revealed like this, in hall full of strangers becoming family. Adrian speaks stronger, turning his words into rule. From today forward, Reed International will follow principle he showed. People first, profit second. We grow community, not only numbers. Board members stare shocked but admire bravery. Directors whisper, some uncomfortable, some inspired. Then Adrian points again, firm, and today, I want to give Daniel something he lost that day, his interview. People whisper confused. Adrian smiles small, interview not to ask if he qualified. Interview to ask what position he wants. Crowd cheers like stadium hearing hero name. Felix face broken like mask cracked. HR eyes wet from embarrassment. Daniel heart heavy with joy and fear mixing. Adrian steps forward off stage, walks through crowd slowly like respect walking into life. People open space for him. He stands in front of Daniel, face close, no MIC now, real voice, thank you for saving my mother. Tears in his eyes. Daniel whispers, voice shaking, I just did what humans should do. Adrian nods, tears falling small, yes. And world needs more humans like you. He hugs Daniel tight like brother not boss. Room silent except sound of hearts breaking open. People cry softly. Sarah wipes eyes. Jacob stands like teacher proud of student. Miguel smiles deep like father watching son win war. Daniel stands shaking, hug returning with emotion heavy. After hug, Adrian steps back, wipes eyes, says loud for room, "Starting today, Daniel will join my leadership program directly, working beside me, learning from me." Shock louder. People gasp. Some clap again. Director whispers to another, "What kind of CEO chooses poor man like family?" Other replies, "Rich in heart." Daniel stunned, whispering, "But I am not ready." Adrian smiles, voice warm, "You are ready because your heart already knows leadership. Skills we teach. Heart we cannot." Daniel tears again, nodding slow. Hall erupts into applause. Adrian raises hands soft, calming crowd, "Let me finish truth." Some among you judged Daniel for his clothes. Some laughed at his shoes. Some gossiped behind him. Let today remind you, respect is free, humanity costs nothing. Give both. People bow heads, ashamed. Felix leaves Hall quietly like shadow shrinking. HR stands stiff, face pale. Adrian glances at her, not angry, not loud, just disappointed. That hurts more. Adrian finishes speech, "Read International begins new chapter today. Let us be company that finds diamonds in dust, not only gold in bank." Crowd claps but more than clap, hearts changed. Daniel stands like tree growing roots in stage. People come shake hand, apologize, hug softly. He smiles shy, overwhelmed. Sarah touches his arm, "I knew you different." Jacob shakes hand firm, "Now you see what truth builds." Miguel hugs Daniel like real brother. After event, hall empty except few workers packing chairs. Daniel stands alone near stage touching wood like memory. Adrian walks from behind slow, stands beside him. No camera now, no crowd. Real conversation begins. Adrian looks at Daniel and asks simple question, "What do you want from your life?" Daniel surprised, no boss asks this. He whispers slow, voice shaking, "I want house for my daughter. I want respect without hiding poor past. I want her to see her father stand straight." Adrian nods, eyes soft, "You will have all three. I promise." Daniel tears again, not sadness, release. Adrian puts hand on his shoulder strong, "Walk with me. We will build something good." Daniel smiles with tears, "I don't know business language." Adrian smiles, "You know humanity. I teach business." They walk out together like two worlds merging, rich and poor, powerful and humble, son of company and father of small child. Sunset light enters hall through glass, making their shadows long like future stretching ahead. Outside building Lily waits holding neighbor auntie hand. She sees Daniel and runs shouting, "Papa!" Daniel kneels, hugs her with all power of love. Adrian watches small moment, smile full of peace he didn't feel in years. Lily looks at Adrian, innocent eyes, "Are you Papa's boss?" Adrian smiles bending down gentle, "No, your Papa is my teacher." Lily laughs like pure sound of universe healing itself. Daniel laughs with her, tears shining like stars. Story now bigger than man or company. It about humanity winning against cold world. Night comes soft. Stars shine bright. Truth spoken, hearts changed. Bridges built not by money but by act of kindness on street when no one watching. Tomorrow new battle, new challenge, new growth. But tonight one poor single dad sleeps knowing world finally saw truth clean. Without gossip, without fear, only respect. Next morning rises like new life. Sun brighter than usual. Wind soft like kindness touching skin. Daniel wakes not because alarm, but because heart full like river after rain. He opens eyes slowly, sees Lily sleeping close, her small fingers holding his shirt like she protecting him from world. He smiles gentle, brushing hair from her forehead. For first time he doesn't feel weight on chest. For first time dream not far. Dream living inside room with old paint and cracked window, breathing beside them like third person. He sits up, remembering yesterday. Big hall, loud claps, CEO hug, truth shining across crowd like sunrise breaking clouds. He remembers Adrian saying, "Walk with me." Daniel touches new shoes on floor, the same shoes that touched stage where whole world changed. Lily wakes, rubs eyes, smiles wide. Papa, you are famous. Daniel laughs small, soft tears in eyes. I am not famous. I am just your papa. Lily hugs him tight, giggling. Papa is hero. He kisses her cheek, heart melting like warm butter on bread. He dresses in old suit again, not because he wants height change, but because suit part of his story now. New suit can come anytime, but this old one carries road dust, tears, and hope truth. He looks in mirror, same face, same wrinkles, but eyes different. Now his eyes carry belief. He drops Lily at school. Teachers greet him differently today, not avoiding eyes, not whispering behind hands. They say, we saw video of CEO speech. We are proud. Daniel shy smile, thank you. Lily pulls his sleeve, whispering loud like secret. Papa, everyone clapped for you. Daniel nods, eyes wet. That clap for kindness, not for me. At Reed Building, security salutes joking small, Sir Daniel. Daniel laughs, just Daniel. Inside, people greet him like colleague not charity case. Hands shaking, heads nodding with respect. Felix nowhere to be seen. Rumor quiet like ghost left house. HR walks stiff, avoiding Daniel's eyes. She looks defeated but maybe learning respect too slow like hard lesson. Training room empty today. Jacob meets Daniel outside, smiling proud like teacher whose student won world trophy. Today you go with CEO, Jacob says. Daniel breath stops for second. What do I do? Jacob laughs soft. Just be yourself. He will teach business. You teach humanity. Miguel appears, handing Daniel ID card with new title printed, Leadership Program, Executive Training. Under that Daniel's name clean and bold. Daniel stares like seeing his name for first time. Hands shake, heart soft. He looks at Miguel, whispering, I don't know office rules. Miguel places hand on Daniel's shoulder. Rivers do not know ocean until they reach. You will reach. They take elevator to top floor, number shining like new height. Daniel breathing heavy, this floor where richest decisions made, where power walks like man, where numbers move world. Door opens. Adrian stands near window, city behind him like painting of dream. Daniel steps inside slow. Adrian turns, eyes warm like friend not boss. Good morning, he says simple like greeting equal. Daniel replies soft, good morning. Adrian notices Daniel nervousness, smiles kind, here, we talk normal. No need act. Daniel breathes easier. They sit opposite at round table. No big desk blocking like wall. Adrian speaks quiet. Today I show you how company works. But I also want learn from you how heart thinks. Daniel confused. Me. Adrian nods soft. Yes. I led business many years. But yesterday you reminded me why I started. Because my mother taught me help people. I forgot. Until your story woke memory. They talk long. Adrian explains supply chain, budgets, projects. Daniel listens like sponge, absorbing not numbers but meaning. Business must not crush people. Daniel tells his experience from warehouse. Workers no real problem but no one listens. Adrian takes notes like student. Two worlds share knowledge, corporate and ground level merging like river into sea. After some hours, Adrian stands, says soft, come with me. They exit building, take car, not luxury style, simple electric car. Daniel sits beside CEO, road passing like scenes in movie. Daniel thinks of past days walking these roads alone while Adrian sat behind tinted windows unaware of man who would change his life. Life funny, stranger becomes hero, CEO becomes student. Car stops near same street where Daniel found old lady. Wind cold on skin. Adrian steps out slowly, looking at pavement with deep emotion. He says soft, voice shaking, this is where you saved my mother. Daniel stands quiet, remembering woman struggling to breathe, people recording with cold eyes. Adrian bends, touches ground like thanking earth for holding memory. If you walked away, I would be orphan today. Daniel feels throat tight, heart heavy but beautiful. Any human would help, he says soft. Adrian shakes head, eyes sharp. No. Many did not. Only you. They stand silent. Two men from two worlds connected by moment when no one watching. Adrian turns, voice calm but firm. Come. I want show you something. They drive again. This time car enters HOA side. Rich houses lined like pride. Daniel stiff because these roads often gave him humiliation. People judging clothes, child, walking. But today Adrian next to him. People stare from windows, seeing CEO riding with poor man. World-breaking rules. Car stops in front of beautiful small house. Not mansion, not palace, but warm size, clean garden, fence with flowers. Daniel looks confused. Adrian smiles soft. This house part of old company property. No one lives here. It was my father's first purchase before we grew big. Daniel silent. Adrian continues, I won't give this house to you and Lily. Daniel eyes widen like sky open. He steps back like weight too heavy. No. I cannot take. I don't deserve, voice broken. Adrian steps closer, firm gentle. You deserve more. But this small start. You gave me family. Let me give you home. Daniel shakes, tears falling fast, knees weak. He holds head, crying like child who held pain too long. Words stuck. Adrian holds his shoulder strong, grounding him. Your daughter deserves window to world. She deserves yard to play. You deserve door that locks peace, not fear. Daniel whispers broken voice, thank you. But I want earn, not receive from pity. Adrian smiles tearful. This is not pity. This is return. You paid with your dream that morning. Let me return part of it. And after this, you will earn everything else. Daniel crying unstoppable. Hands shaking like past leaving body. Adrian stands silent letting him cry because crying healing too. Nearby garden flowers move in wind like blessing. Sunlight gentle on tears. After long moment Daniel stands, wipes eyes, looks house again. Lily running in yard in his mind. Her laughter echoing in rooms. Not dreaming now, vision real. He nods slow, broken voice steadying. I accept. For Lily. Adrian smiles deep like truth satisfied. For Lily. They enter house. Walls clean, smell of fresh paint. Rooms empty waiting for story. Daniel touches window glass, sees worldwide not through cracked screen. Kitchen small but bright, bathroom clean. Lily will love. Daniel turns to Adrian like child thankful for water, not diamond. I will take care. I will work hard. Adrian nods. I know. Later evening, Adrian leaves, letting Daniel breathe in dream alone. Daniel walks every room again like prayer. He returns to school, picks Lily. He walks her to house but covers her eyes playfully. Surprise. He opens gate, lets her see. Lily stands frozen, eyes big like moon. She whispers, Papa, our house. Daniel nods tears again, kneels, hugs her tight. Lily laughs, jumps, runs in yard, touches flower, opens door, enters room, twirls like small fairy. She shouts, this is dream. Daniel kneels near hallway, looking up like saying thank you to sky, to chance, to kindness. Lily runs back, hugs him tight, Papa hero. Daniel whispers with emotion deep, no, princess. Kindness hero. Night falls slow. They unpack small belongings, few clothes, one teddy, old notebook. Room empty but heart full. Daniel sits on floor with Lily in lap, watching moonlight enter window like gift. Lily sleeps against his chest, tired from happiness. Daniel writes in notebook last words of this painful chapter. I did not lose interview that day. I gained life. He closes notebook. Soft wind moves curtains like story turning last page. Meanwhile, in mansion, Adrian sits with mother, telling everything. Daniel tears, house gift, Lily joy. Mother smiles soft, eyes shining pride. She whispers, you did right. You gave dignity, not charity. Adrian kisses her forehead, because he gave life to you. Across city, two houses sleep under same sky, one mansion big, One house small but both filled with love, built not by money but by action when no one looking. Final image. Lily sleeping peacefully. Daniel sitting beside her watching night sky. New tomorrow forming in stars. He not rich in bank yet, but rich in respect, in love, in truth. His journey just starting. Now with window where sunrise enters freely.